is imperative to the health and safety of everyone. I feel like there's only so many ways a person can say the same thing over and over and over again. But I will continue to say these words until they are no longer needed, and unfortunately we are just not there yet. Also, I forget to breathe when I speak, so bear with me. My name is Jékksyn, my pronouns are they, them. I am a non-binary transgender Boricua who has been in these mountains and called them home for almost 30 years. Despite the persecution of the Turks, bigots, and fascist colonizers who have terrorized me, this land, and my people, I and we are still here. I have the honor of working with an amazing team of folks in the name of one of the most genuinely caring and kind organizations I have ever seen in my 20 years of resistance. Tranzmission is the oldest trans-led, trans-centered organization in Western North Carolina to cater to all those who fall under the trans umbrella. Our mission has been to make the lives of transgender, non-binary, intersex, and gender-diverse individuals happier, healthier, and safer through advocacy, education, and support for almost 25 years. Thank you. I am here to reiterate that the fight for women's rights and trans rights are not two different things. The liberation of cis women will only come hand in hand with the liberation of trans women. With trans men, with people of color, immigrants, poor folks, disabled individuals, and all people oppressed by this myopic society. I think what I have to say next is the kind of thing that gets people killed, but I'm going to say it anyway.
We've got you!
I need you to get comfortable breaking the rules. The legal thing is not the same thing as the right thing. And for a lack of a better metaphor, your frank moment is going to come, and I need you to be ready. Being ready means practicing. Practice is not solely cerebral. By that I mean disagreeing with fascists in your head is not enough. You need to practice with your body, with your family, your neighbors, your friends, and co-workers. This way when it happens, your nervous system is ready. We have all been living in a society that primed every single one of us for compliance. And I need you to push back. Do not comply. If this sounds scary, it's okay to start small. Break social norms. Wear a mask in a room where no one else is wearing them. Trust me, it's not hard to find here. When you get in, stand facing away from the elevator doors. When they ask, don't show your receipt at the store when you're leaving, just keep walking. How does saying these things feel in your body? I need you to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Sing in public. Do karaoke. Dance down the sidewalk. Do it bad or perfect. Be weird. Embrace the cringe. Make Asheville weird again. It's okay to laugh. It sounds silly, but if you can't do the silly things now, how are you going to do the scary ones when they really matter?
Yes! Woo!
When it comes time to interfere in state-sanctioned acts of violence, how will you be ready? Break the rules!
Break the rules!
Break the rules!
Break the rules!
Practice hiding your community members from ICE like it's a fire drill. Practice standing up to mouthy bigots. Translation is an amazing and useful tool. We are having a like little seminar thingy on how to do that on the 15th. If you want to learn how to do it, come talk to me. Practice non-compliance in any way you can think of. Find the underground networks that exist here and plug in. We come together. We must come together. Hand in hand, we can survive just like our ancestors before us. We have been here before. They gave us the blueprint, and community building is the heart of that blueprint.
No time to be polite.
Girl, this thing is heavy.
They need us to run this country. And we need each other to survive this war. And make no mistake, war is what it is and what it has always been. This country was born of blood. Blood it continues to spill to maintain its illusion of power. That violence is a tool of oppression. We know the bombardment of hateful legislation is a tactical tool to wear us down. So lean on your community. And if you feel like you ain't got no community, come talk to me, because we are your community.
Woo!
Isolation is another one of those tools they use against us. Yeah, you thought that I can do bad all by myself and I don't need nobody else attitude. It was just you being strong and independent, huh? No, baby. That's programming. I need you to learn to ask for help.
Woo!
And that includes every organizer in this crowd, because I know all of y'all ain't asking for help and you need it. I am also guilty of this. Ain't none of us gonna survive the collapse of society by our little lonesomes, and they know it. They want to keep us separated for a reason. The lone wolf dies, but this pack survives, or whatever they said in Game of Thrones. We are social creatures who need each other. Just like, please wear a mask. It is 2025. COVID still does exist, and it affects marginalized populations way more than other folks.
So last page, that's on.
Our team couldn't be here today, but here are some words from them. Strict binary gender roles and expressions don't just affect trans people, they affect us all. Little boys learn they can't express emotion without ridicule, leading to isolation and high rates of suicide as they get older. Little girls learn to bear the brunt of caretaking responsibilities and are praised for having poor boundaries, often abandoning themselves and their needs in an effort to please others. These are only a drop in the ocean of ways strict binary gender norms fail us all. Laws that make groups of people less than open doors to make all groups of people less than the ones who wrote them. In this case, rich, cisgendered, heteronormative white men. What we see happening to the trans, non-binary, intersex, and gender-diverse community is a gateway to removing rights, privileges, and privacy from all people who are not also rich, cisgendered, heteronormative white men. Misogyny wins when trans people are hurt. Women's rights and dignity lose when gender becomes regulated and legislated. Fascism flourishes when we fight each other